edition of the L.E.A.N Lifestyle Kitchen. If this is the first time that you're visiting my YouTube channel, please subscribe because I will be sharing lots of recipes over the coming weeks, months and years, and information about how you can lose weight without feeling hungry, get better sleep, more effective exercise, and develop the right mindset to be able to keep that going and form a lifestyle. So hit the subscribe button so you will join the L.E.A.N Lifestyle family. Today I have a fantastic recipe for you, for all you chocoholics out there who just love chocolate but feel you might be missing out on a low carb diet. I'm going to share with you a recipe which I have done for a chocolate brownie, which I'm going to tell you, everybody who's tried this chocolate brownie is absolutely love it. Whether you're a low carb fan or not, it is absolutely delicious, and it goes lovely with some ice cream, low carb ice cream, or just some cream. So it's not that difficult to make. I have all the ingredients here, so let me just get on and show you how this chocolate brownie is going to be made. So here are the ingredients. I have about 175 grams worth of dark chocolate. Now this is at least 70% cocoa. I normally use between 70 and 80% cocoa, but this is a mixture of 70 to 80%. I have about 115 grams worth of butter, which I'm going to melt. I also have 4 eggs here. I have 170 grams worth of erythritol. Now, for those of you who don't know what erythritol is, it is a sugar alcohol. The great thing about sugar alcohols is that they don't raise your blood sugar. So they're great for use in low carb cooking, and it can provide you with, you know, that sweetness that you might be missing otherwise. So erythritol is a great sugar alcohol to use in baking. I also have some vanilla essence. I'm going to use about half to a teaspoon of vanilla essence. I have here about 85 grams worth of almond flour. I have some crushed walnuts for the top. It's about, say, about 50 grams worth of crushed walnuts here. I'm going to add a pinch of salt to the baking, because we add salt because it really helps to bring out the flavor. And we're also going to add about half a teaspoon worth of baking powder to the brownie. So these are the ingredients. So I'm just going to show you step by step how to make this delicious brownie. The first thing we need to do is just take the dark chocolate and the melted butter. Well, we're going to just mix them together. Okay, put them both, and we're going to melt them. So we need to melt these 2 ingredients. Now, you can either melt them on the stove, or you can put them in the oven, or you can use a microwave to melt these 2 together. So I'm going to come back in a moment. I'm going to melt these and I'm going to show you how they look. Hi, I'm back. So the chocolate and the butter has melted. I actually used the microwave this time. It was in there for about 2 minutes, and all you do is you stir it just to take out all of the lumps. So you want to make sure there are no lumps in here for the mixture. So just give it a gentle stir. Shouldn't take long. And then once you stir it, and once you know you're confident there are no real lumps inside there, all you do is you set this chocolate mixture aside. You can smell the chocolate, you know. I don't know about you, but I used to love milk chocolate, but now I'm such a fan of dark chocolate, and it has such lovely nutrients inside it. So this is the chocolate all melted there. Let me move that just out of the way. So we're just going to set this aside here, and now we're going to move to the next step. And what we're going to do, we're going to mix the eggs. So I'm going to take the 4 eggs, put them in the bowl there, and we're going to take the erythritol, and we're going to add the erythritol, and then we're going to add a teaspoon, maybe about a teaspoon, maybe even a two-thirds of a teaspoon in of vanilla essence. So we'll add the vanilla essence in there. And then what we're going to do now, we're just going to mix this together using a handheld mixer. So let's just mix it together. Okay, so that's been mixing for a couple of minutes now. Now we'll just add in the next ingredient. Next, you just take the melted chocolate and butter and you add that to the mixture. I have a spatula here that helps me just get every last bit out. Just add the chocolate and the melted butter to the mixture. Okay, leave that there. Okay, that's the chocolate and the melted butter. I'll leave that on the plate there. And then we'll give that another little whisk there for a few seconds. Just mix that all in. Looks very nicely mixed in there. Always got to be careful with chocolate, it can go all over the place. So let's just cover this here like that. Okay, so now we want to add the almond flour, but before we add the almond flour, what we're going to do is just add, I would say, just a flat teaspoon of baking powder to the almond flour, and we will add a pinch of salt. As I said, it helps to bring out the flavour, and we'll mix that together. So we'll mix all this together, and then we'll add this to the chocolate mixture. Now, at this point, you don't want to mix it anymore. We're just going to fold it in. And I'm just going to use this the spoon here just to fold the flour in. So you don't want to mix it here because you want to try and get some air in here so it just, it's a bit fluffy and you don't have that soft taste. So that's why you don't mix it. So just mix it in. It shouldn't take long. About a minute or so. You can really begin to smell that rich chocolate flavor coming out. This is such a lovely recipe, and I'm sure you're gonna love it if you try it. Just mix it around. Now, I have the oven on. The oven's been preheated at about 160 C. So that's been heated already. And I also have an approximately 9-inch baking tray here, which has been greased and lined, ready for the brownie. All right, so make sure your oven's on and hot and ready to receive this chocolate brownie. So we just continue to mix it around and fold it around and fold it, and make sure we're just combining all of the almond flour with the chocolate and the butter and everything else. If you want to add a little bit more flavor to this, you can always add some orange essence. So you can have a chocolate and orange, or a chocolate and mint. So you can really play around with this to get some nice, interesting flavors. But today I'm just going to stick with the chocolate because that is what I really like. And the great thing about this mixture is if you're wheat or gluten intolerant, you can have this. Yes, there is no wheat or gluten inside it. So if you have to avoid foods with gluten, this is a perfect recipe for you to be able to enjoy. All right, so that's mixed in there, looking quite nicely. So now all we're going to do is we're going to transfer this mixture to the baking tin. It's just as simple as that. Yeah, let's just make sure we get all of the chocolate. Don't want to waste any of it. All of the chocolate off there. Okay, and then all we're going to do now is transfer the mixture to the lined baking tin. So I have to try and get it right in the center. That's looking lovely there. This is where this spatula comes in really, really handy, because it allows you to really scrape the bowl clean and get every bit of the chocolate inside it. Because I said, it's such a lovely dish. I don't want to waste any of it. Yeah. So there we have the chocolate inside the lined baking tray. I said I'll just tap it a little bit just to kind of even it out. You may have your own method to flatten it out. This is the best way that I have found. You know, shake it a little bit, tap on the table, whatever you want to do. So it's just kind of even out there. Let me just move that bit there. Yeah, it just kind of evens out all of the chocolate. So the last thing we need to do here is sprinkle the walnuts. Now, these are actually walnuts and almonds, which are chopped. If you have a nut allergy, then obviously you can't use this recipe at all. Or if you don't like walnuts, some people don't like walnuts, some people don't like almonds, choose your own nuts. But I have a mixture here of walnuts and almonds. And then all we're going to do is we're going to sprinkle that on the top all over to cover it. Gives it a lovely extra feel. That chocolate and the nuts, really, really gorgeous. This is one of my favorite recipes to make when it comes to something chocolatey. But yeah, it's lovely, and as I said, I think you'll really love it if you try this recipe. I don't know how you are managing during the lockdown, but I hope all is well with you, and you know, you're keeping your spirits up. You know, it looks like we might be coming to the final part now, so I hope you're keeping your spirits up. And you know, if you know you have over the lockdown period, you know, put on a little bit of weight, don't worry about that. Stick with me, because over the next weeks or months I'm going to show you some fantastic ways in which you can reduce your waistline. In fact, that's what I do. I help people to lose weight without hunger and without sacrificing taste, as you can see, because I've had all this kind of glorious food and I still lost so much weight, and I can do the same for you as well. And at the end of the video, I'll just share with you a little bit about the L.E.A.N Lifestyle Tribe community, which will be starting very soon. But for now, this is the chocolate brownie all ready to go inside the oven. I'm going to put it in there for about 25 to 30 minutes. That should be enough to bake it to absolute perfection. So I'm going to be back in about 25-30 minutes, and I'll show you how this brownie looks. So here we have the chocolate brownie out of the oven, looking absolutely gorgeous there. I left it to cool for about 10 minutes, and I can't wait to enjoy it. You can see it looks absolutely lovely and delicious, and I'm telling you, it has this real chocolatey taste, and it goes really well with full fat fresh cream, or if you're not on a low carb diet, you want to eat some ice cream with it. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love to heat it up just for a few seconds to have the brownie warm and have it with the fresh cream. Absolutely gorgeous. And as I said, if you're gluten or wheat intolerant, this recipe can do for you. And even if you have a nut allergy, you can actually use coconut flour to make this instead of using almond flour. So, you know, there are different options that you can do to make this wonderful, wonderful dish. So there you have it, a chocolate brownie with crushed almonds and walnuts on top. Now, I know you're wondering how it looks. Let's see how this beautiful dessert looks. I'm just going to cut a small piece here just to see how it looks, so you can see for yourself how this has come out of the oven, right? Yeah, that looks absolutely gorgeous there. Cut that there. Okay, so there we have it. This is the chocolate brownie. This is how it looks. It feels absolutely soft, moist, and gorgeous. I'm just going to try just a little piece here just to see how that tastes. Oh, absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful. So this is the chocolate brownie with crushed almonds and walnuts on top. I did mention to you at the beginning, I was going to tell you about the L.E.A.N Lifestyle Tribe, which is coming up very soon. But first, I just want to invite you, if you have any comments about the brownie or the recipe, just leave some comments below. I will answer every comment that comes in. Now, the L.E.A.N Lifestyle Tribe community is going to be launched very soon. This is an opportunity for you to be able to journey with me over the next weeks, months, and years, and lose weight without hunger or sacrificing taste. Or if you have a blood sugar issue, you may be a pre-diabetic. Being part of this community will help reduce your blood sugar. And for all of you who love Caribbean food, there will be a special focus on Caribbean food, showing you how you can eat many of the foods you grew up on and loved, and how you can still enjoy those types of foods and still lose weight. Lots of education and training will be happening in a L.E.A.N Lifestyle Tribe community. I'm working incredibly hard to bring it to a stage which I can present that to you. So that'll be coming to you very, very soon. Coming to the end, and as I say at the end of every video, look, in these coronavirus pandemic times, you stay safe and do whatever you can do to make sure you make health your habit. Until the next time in the L.E.A.N Lifestyle Kitchen, bye for now.